God says, "My child, your heart has been waiting for a love that feels destined, a connection that is more than just ordinary." I tell you now, your soulmate is about to surprise you, and it will begin with a place, a location that holds the key to your meeting. This moment is not by chance, my child. The universe has moved silently and deliberately to arrange the circumstances that will bring your souls together. Every detail has been guided by divine intention, and every sign you encounter is a whisper from me, preparing you for what is coming. The surprise of your soulmate is near, my child, and it will catch you in a way that awakens your heart to joy and clarity. Pay attention, for the signs are subtle but unmistakable. You may notice moments that feel too meaningful to be random, a street you walk down that suddenly feels familiar, a place you visit repeatedly without reason, or a sudden thought that guides you toward a particular direction. God says, "My child, these are not accidents. They are divine signals guiding you to the location where your hearts will meet. Trust in the timing, my child. The moment of your meeting is already written in the fabric of the universe. Every heartbeat you have felt in anticipation, every longing thought, every silent prayer you have whispered in hope has brought you closer to this day. God says, "My child, remain patient, remain open, and do not try to force the meeting. The universe knows the perfect moment, and the perfect location will reveal itself at the right time. Your soul is ready, and your soulmate is ready, and when the energies align, you will recognize each other instantly. Be mindful of the signs I send, my child. They will appear as small coincidences, meaningful dreams, or sudden insights. Perhaps a song will play that captures the essence of what your heart has been waiting to hear. Perhaps a place will catch your attention with a feeling of familiarity that cannot be explained. These signs are messages from the divine, letting you know that your soulmate is near, guiding you toward the location that holds the key to your encounter. God says, "My child, trust these whispers. They are sacred, and they will lead you to the moment that has been destined for you." I tell you, my child, your preparation is not only external but internal. Open your heart fully, clear your mind of doubt, and release any fear of the unknown. The surprise awaiting you is pure, joyous, and transformative. When you arrive at the location where your soulmate waits, your heart will know it instantly. You will feel recognition, comfort, and a warmth that will confirm the presence of the one you have been destined to meet. God says, "My child, believe in this, even before it happens." Your faith opens the pathway for the energies to converge. As you prepare, my child, also release past disappointments and regrets. Your soulmate comes to you unburdened by the past, ready to connect with your heart in its truest form. Every lesson you have learned, every tear you have shed, and every moment of hope and patience has prepared you for this divine meeting. God says, "My child, your journey has not been in vain. It has been a spiritual preparation for a love that transcends ordinary understanding, a love that will feel like home from the very first glance." Notice the subtle ways your intuition is guiding you. Perhaps you feel drawn to a particular neighborhood, a cafe, a park, or a street that you have never thought much about. Perhaps your thoughts keep circling back to a place that suddenly feels important. These nudges are not random, my child. God says, pay attention to them. They are the invisible threads weaving the connection between you and your soulmate, leading you to the location that will be the stage for your encounter. The anticipation you feel is natural, my child. Your heart knows the significance of the moment even before it happens. There may be excitement, a gentle nervousness, or a thrill of joy building within you. God says, my child, embrace these feelings. They are the language of your soul, vibrating in harmony with the energy of your soulmate. The higher your heart's energy, the more profound the recognition will be when you arrive at the location destined for your meeting. God says, my child, the universe is orchestrating every detail. Even the people you encounter along the way, the weather, the sounds, and the smells, all carry messages that align with your meeting. Nothing is coincidental. Every step you take, every turn you make, and every moment you spend in awareness is part of the divine plan. Trust that you are being led exactly where you need to be, and when you arrive, the surprise of your soulmate will fill your heart with a joy so deep, it will feel eternal. Remember, my child, the meeting is more than physical, it is spiritual. Your souls have been preparing for this moment across time and space. The location is simply the vessel, the point of convergence where your energies will merge, your eyes will recognize, and your hearts will awaken to the love that has always been destined. God says, my child, allow your spirit to remain calm, your heart open, and your mind attuned to the signs that lead you there. As the day approaches, my child, take moments to visualize the meeting. Imagine the location clearly in your mind, feel the emotions you hope to experience, and allow gratitude to fill your heart for the love that is coming. God says, my child, visualization is a spiritual alignment that harmonizes your energy with your soulmates. It strengthens the connection even before your eyes meet and prepares your heart to receive the surprise in its fullest, most joyful form. Do not worry about the how or when, my child. The universe handles the timing perfectly. Your only responsibility is to remain open, aware, and aligned with love. God says, my child, every detail, the streets you walk, the moments you pause, the people you meet, serves the divine plan. The location will appear naturally, and when it does, your soul will instantly recognize the sacredness of the place, for it is where destiny and love converge. Finally, my child, know this, the surprise awaiting you is a gift. It is a reflection of divine love, the culmination of your patience, faith, and spiritual alignment. God says, my child, open your heart fully when the moment comes. Let go of expectations and allow the experience to flow naturally. Your soulmate is approaching, guided by the same divine intention, drawn to the same location, and ready to surprise you with a love that feels like it has existed forever. God says, my child, remain in faith, in hope, and in joy. The universe is preparing this encounter with perfect care. Your heart is ready, your soul is prepared, and the location has been chosen for a reason. Soon, you will feel the recognition, the warmth, and the unspoken understanding that will mark the beginning of a sacred love story. Trust in this, my child, for your soulmate is coming, and the surprise at this location will melt your heart and awaken your spirit to the deepest joy you have ever known. My child, as the day of your meeting approaches, your soul begins a quiet preparation that is invisible to the eyes but powerful in its effect. God says, my child, every emotion you feel, every thought that lingers, and every subtle movement of your intuition is guiding you toward the encounter that awaits. Your soulmate is not only approaching physically but energetically, their presence already resonating with your heart, calling you to open, to feel, and to recognize the love that has been destined for you. Preparation begins within, my child. Clear your heart of doubts, fears, and old wounds. God says, my child, these emotional weights are obstacles that cloud your awareness. Let go of past disappointments, painful memories, or hesitation that may linger in your spirit. Your soulmate comes to you free of these burdens, carrying love, understanding, and a heart open to the connection. To fully embrace this surprise, your heart must be unblocked, ready to receive love in its purest, most divine form. As you prepare, pay attention to the signs that appear around you. The universe speaks in whispers and subtle hints, guiding your attention to the location where destiny waits. Perhaps you notice a street that draws your gaze more often than before, or a familiar melody plays at unexpected moments. Perhaps your dreams carry images or feelings that linger, or your thoughts are repeatedly drawn to a place you cannot yet explain. God says, my child, these signs are sacred. They are the invisible threads of connection, weaving together your soul and the soul of your soulmate long before your eyes meet. Your intuition is growing stronger now, my child. The gentle nudges that you feel, the sudden clarity in decision-making, the awareness of patterns in life, the quiet knowing in moments of solitude, are all part of the divine preparation. God says, my child, trust your intuition fully. It is the language of your soul, a direct line to the guidance that leads you to the location where your soulmate awaits. The stronger your connection to your inner knowing, the more unmistakable the signs will be, and the smoother the arrival of your meeting will feel. God says, my child, be aware of the energy around you. People, places, and moments carry vibrations that will guide you. Someone may mention a location casually, and you will feel a spark of recognition. Perhaps an old friend or acquaintance appears at a time that seems accidental, yet it is divinely timed. God says, my child, these alignments are never random. They are the universe's way of orchestrating your path, aligning circumstances, and creating the perfect conditions for your soulmate to appear. As the day draws nearer, your heart may feel a mixture of excitement and nervousness. My child, this is natural. The energy of anticipation prepares your spirit, heightening your awareness and sharpening your ability to perceive subtle signs. God says, my child, do not resist these emotions. Embrace them as a reflection of your soul's readiness, for your heart is tuned to the vibration of love that is approaching. Each flutter of nervousness, each pulse of joy, is a confirmation that your spirit is aligned with the energy of your soulmate. Notice, my child, how even ordinary moments may begin to feel extraordinary. Perhaps a breeze carries a scent that reminds you of something familiar, or a glance at a passing scene evokes a feeling of déjà vu. These moments are not coincidences, they are sacred signals, guiding you to the location where your soulmate awaits. God says, my child, be present, for presence is the key to noticing these messages. The more aware you are, the more clearly the signs will appear, and the more prepared your heart will be to embrace the surprise that destiny has arranged. During this preparation, take time to connect with your heart and spirit through prayer, meditation, or quiet reflection. God says, "My child, these practices align your energy with the frequency of love, opening your awareness to the signs and vibrations that lead you to your soulmate." Visualize the joy, the warmth, and the recognition you will feel when you arrive at the location. Feel gratitude in advance for the love that is coming. This alignment amplifies the energy of the encounter, preparing both you and your soulmate to meet with clarity, joy, and deep resonance. Your dreams may also carry messages now, my child. God says, pay attention to them. In dreams, the soul communicates freely, without the limits of logic or time. You may see images of the location, glimpses of your soulmate, or feel emotions that hint at the love approaching your life. Do not dismiss these dreams, my child, for they are a rehearsal, a preparation of your heart and spirit to recognize what is already coming. The more you acknowledge them, the stronger the connection between you and your soulmate grows, even before your eyes meet. God says, my child, take note of repeated numbers, phrases, or symbols. These may appear in clocks, receipts, phone numbers, or signs along your path. These repetitions are divine markers, drawing your attention to the location and reinforcing the certainty of the meeting. Each sign is a confirmation, a reassurance, and a gentle whisper of guidance, ensuring that your journey to your soulmate is aligned with perfect timing and sacred intention. Patience is essential, my child. The universe operates on perfect timing, and the location of your meeting will appear when the energies are fully aligned. God says, my child, do not rush, do not worry, and do not force events. Your soulmate is moving toward you just as you are being guided toward the exact location. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and that the surprise awaiting you will arrive in a way that is perfect, joyous, and unforgettable. As you walk through these days of preparation, your heart is learning to recognize love beyond the ordinary. God says, my child, the love approaching you is pure, divinely orchestrated, and deeply resonant with your soul. By staying open, attentive, and spiritually aware, you allow this love to manifest fully. Your awareness of the location, the subtle signs, and the energy around you ensures that the moment of meeting will be filled with clarity, recognition, and a profound sense of destiny fulfilled. Finally, my child, remember to nurture yourself in this period. Eat well, rest deeply, and engage in practices that calm your mind and uplift your spirit. God says, my child, your energy must be clear, vibrant, and receptive so that when you reach the location, your heart is ready to receive the love that is coming. Every step you take towards self-care, mindfulness, and spiritual alignment strengthens your readiness, amplifies the resonance with your soulmate, and ensures the encounter will be unforgettable in its depth and joy. God says, my child, your soulmate's arrival is certain. The location is already prepared, the signs are appearing, and the energies are aligning. All that remains is your awareness, your openness, and your readiness to receive the love that has been destined for you. Each day of preparation brings you closer, each sign builds anticipation, and every moment strengthens the connection. Trust in this divine orchestration, my child, for your heart and your soulmate's heart are moving toward each other with perfect harmony. Embrace the journey, my child, for it is as sacred as the destination. God says, my child, each feeling of excitement, each subtle nudge of intuition, and each gentle message of the universe is guiding you to the location where your soulmate waits. Stay present, stay aware, and remain aligned with love, for the surprise that is coming will melt your heart, awaken your spirit, and open your soul to a love that is eternal, profound, and divinely orchestrated. My child, the time is drawing near, and the universe is aligning with precision and care. God says, my child, the location where your soulmate will appear is alive with energy, vibrating with anticipation, and resonating with the love that has been destined for you. This is no ordinary place, it is a sacred point where your hearts, your souls, and your destinies converge. Every sound, every light, every small movement around you carries a subtle message, a signal that guides you closer to the miraculous encounter awaiting your spirit. You may notice a tingling in your heart or a warmth in your chest as you approach the area, my child. God says, my child, this is your soul sensing the presence of its counterpart. Energy does not lie. It is a silent language, speaking directly to your being, preparing you for the joy, recognition, and divine connection that is about to unfold. Pay attention to this feeling, for it is a gentle confirmation that you are moving closer to the moment your heart has been waiting for. The energy at the location may seem ordinary at first, but as you attune to it, you will notice subtle shifts. Perhaps a breeze feels unusually comforting, or sunlight filters through in a pattern that makes your spirit feel uplifted. Perhaps the sounds around you, birds, laughter, or the soft rustling of leaves, resonate more deeply than before. God says, my child, these are the whispers of destiny, the universe's way of preparing your soul and your soulmate's soul for the first recognition, for the meeting that has been planned since eternity. You may find your intuition becoming sharper, my child, as the energy builds. Suddenly, you feel drawn to certain paths, doors, or spaces without understanding why. God says, my child, trust these nudges. They are divine signals pointing you toward the exact location where the encounter will occur. The closer you move, the stronger these nudges will become, and the more unmistakable they will feel. Your soul knows before your mind does, and it is calling you toward the meeting with the love that has been waiting for you across lifetimes. The anticipation you feel now, my child, is a sacred preparation. God says, my child, excitement, nervousness, and even a gentle tremor in your heart are the language of your soul responding to the nearness of love. Allow these emotions to flow freely. They are the energy that bridges the gap between expectation and reality, between the unseen presence of your soulmate and the physical manifestation of the encounter. Each heartbeat carries the vibration of reunion, each breath aligns you with divine timing, and each thought focused on love strengthens the invisible thread connecting your souls. Notice the way your surroundings may feel charged with meaning, my child. Perhaps a particular tree, building, or corner seems to call your attention repeatedly. Perhaps the air itself carries a sensation of recognition, a feeling that something miraculous is near. God says, my child, do not dismiss these impressions. They are the sacred language of the universe, guiding you, preparing you, and ensuring that the moment of meeting is perfect in its timing, location, and energy. As the moment approaches, you may begin to feel a subtle shift in your own energy, my child. You may notice your heart beating faster, your mind more focused, and a sense of readiness that was absent before. God says, my child, this is the natural alignment of your being with the frequency of love. Your body, mind, and spirit are synchronizing with your soulmate's energy, allowing recognition, resonance, and connection to occur effortlessly when you finally meet. Trust these sensations, for they are the preparation of your soul for the miracle that is about to happen. God says, "My child, the energy of anticipation does not only belong to you. Your soulmate is moving toward the location with the same vibrations, the same sense of excitement, and the same readiness to recognize and embrace the love that has been destined for you both. The universe is orchestrating both your paths with perfection. Every step they take, every thought they send toward you, and every heartbeat resonates with the silent knowledge that the moment of meeting is near. This shared energy, invisible yet powerful, will amplify the joy and recognition when your souls finally connect. As you approach the sacred location, my child, you may notice small coincidences aligning in perfect timing. Perhaps a vehicle passes at exactly the right moment, a song begins to play, or a message arrives that seems divinely placed. God says, "My child, these moments are not random. They are confirmations that the universe is preparing both your heart and your soulmate's heart for the encounter. Embrace them with awareness, for each one strengthens the invisible bridge between your souls and brings the surprise closer to reality." My child, the environment itself seems to hum with possibility. Every corner, every path, every detail of the location resonates with a vibration tuned to your meeting. God says, "My child, this is the sacred energy of divine timing. It has been cultivated carefully, ensuring that when you and your soulmate arrive, the encounter is effortless, joyful, and spiritually transformative. The location is a vessel for destiny, a stage prepared by the universe, and a space where hearts will recognize each other in profound clarity. The energy around you may also inspire clarity, my child. Thoughts that were previously scattered now settle, feelings of doubt dissolve, and a gentle calm begins to emerge. God says, "My child, this clarity is essential. It allows you to fully recognize and embrace the surprise that awaits." As the vibration of the location intensifies, your heart will respond naturally, knowing instinctively where to look, how to feel, and when to open fully to the love that is arriving. You may also sense a feeling of déjà vu, my child, as if you have been in this location before in another time, another life. God says, "My child, this is the recognition of souls that have been connected across lifetimes. The place carries memory, energy, and resonance that signal the nearness of reunion. Your spirit feels at home, even if you have never physically been here before, because the energy of love knows no bounds of time or space. Feel the anticipation as a gentle excitement, my child. God says, "My child, allow it to build naturally within you, like a melody rising toward its crescendo. Every breath, every heartbeat, and every glance is a part of the preparation for the moment your eyes will meet." The energy around the location, combined with the alignment of your own heart and spirit, ensures that recognition will be instantaneous, undeniable, and deeply joyful. Finally, my child, understand that the universe is orchestrating this energy with precision. God says, "My child, your soulmate's approach, your awareness, and the sacred vibrations of the location are all working together. When the time is right, the moment of meeting will feel effortless, perfect, and full of divine love. Trust this energy, embrace the signs, and allow the anticipation to deepen your heart's readiness." The surprise that awaits you at this location is already alive in the vibration around you, calling both your soul and your soulmate's soul to the sacred point of reunion. My child, the moment you have been waiting for is finally near. God says, my child, the universe has aligned every detail, every step, and every heartbeat to bring you to this very moment. The location you have been drawn toward, the place where signs and intuition have guided you, now holds the sacred energy of your encounter. Your soulmate is arriving, guided by the same divine force, and the moment your eyes meet, your soul will recognize what your heart has known for eternity. As you enter the location, my child, notice the energy shifting around you. God says, my child, the air feels different, charged with anticipation, warmth, and the subtle vibration of love. You may feel a gentle pull in your chest, a flutter in your heart, or a sense of recognition in your spirit. These sensations are your soul preparing to meet its counterpart, to embrace the love that has been destined for you across time and space. You may see them from a distance at first, my child, and yet your heart will recognize them instantly. God says, my child, it is not just the physical appearance that draws you, it is the energy, the vibration of their soul, the essence of their being that resonates perfectly with yours. As you approach each other, there is a silent understanding, a deep recognition that transcends words, a knowing that you have been waiting for this very moment your entire life. Your heartbeat may quicken, my child, as the surprise unfolds. God says, my child, this is natural, for your soul is meeting its mirror. There may be laughter, a smile, or even a tear as the depth of recognition washes over you. In that instant, the location itself transforms, it becomes sacred, infused with the energy of love, destiny, and divine timing. Every corner, every path, every detail of the place now carries the memory of this reunion, forever marked by the energy of your hearts coming together. The first conversation may feel effortless, my child, as though words are flowing from a place deeper than thought. God says, my child, this is the language of the soul, speaking directly without hesitation or doubt. You may find that you understand each other perfectly, that your feelings align, and that your energy merges in a way that feels both familiar and wondrously new. Every glance, every gesture, every word carries the resonance of destiny fulfilled. My child, allow yourself to fully experience this surprise. God says, my child, do not hold back, do not question, and do not doubt. The energy of recognition, love, and connection is overwhelming in its beauty, and it is meant to be felt completely. Your soul knows the truth even before your mind can process it. This is the one you have been waiting for, the love that completes you, the companion who mirrors your spirit. As you stand in the location together, my child, take in the sacredness of the moment. God says, my child, notice the details around you, the light, the sounds, the feeling of the ground beneath your feet, and the air that surrounds you. These elements are infused with the divine energy of your encounter. Every aspect of the location, once ordinary, now carries the resonance of love, the memory of anticipation, and the eternal imprint of two souls finally recognizing one another. You may feel an overwhelming sense of peace, my child, as if all waiting, all longing, and all uncertainty dissolve in the presence of your soulmate. God says, my child, this peace is a gift from me, a confirmation that the divine plan has unfolded exactly as intended. In that peace, your heart opens fully, your spirit aligns completely, and the love that has been destined for you flows freely between your souls. The surprise of your soulmate's presence may also bring tears of joy, my child, as the depth of connection reveals itself. God says, my child, these tears are sacred, a cleansing of old doubts, fears, and hesitations. They are the release of all that has kept you from fully recognizing the love that is now before you. Allow them to flow, for in their release, your heart expands, your soul awakens, and your connection deepens beyond measure. God says, my child, the physical presence of your soulmate is only a part of the miracle. What is most profound is the merging of your energies, the recognition of your hearts, and the alignment of your spirits. You will feel this in subtle ways, a pull toward each other, an instinctive understanding, a silent conversation of souls. Every moment spent together at this location strengthens the bond, creating a foundation for a love that is deep, enduring, and divinely guided. My child, the beauty of this encounter lies in its simplicity and authenticity. God says, my child, there is no need for grand gestures or forced words. The energy of love, recognition, and connection speaks louder than anything else. Your eyes meet, your hearts respond, and the location itself becomes a witness to the miracle unfolding. In this sacred space, everything aligns, your soul, your soulmate's soul, and the divine plan that has brought you together. You may feel an intense sense of déjà vu, my child, as though you have been in this location together in another life, another time. God says, my child, this is the recognition of souls that have been connected across lifetimes. The place carries memory, energy, and resonance that signal the nearness of reunion. Your spirit feels at home, even if you have never physically been here before, because the energy of love knows no bounds of time or space. The first moments together are precious, my child. God says, my child, notice how your hearts communicate without words, how your eyes speak volumes, and how your presence alone brings comfort and clarity. These first interactions are the foundation of a love story written by the universe, guided by divine timing, and sanctified by the sacred energy of your souls. God says, my child, as the surprise unfolds, embrace it fully. Feel the joy, the warmth, and the recognition. Allow your spirit to dance with the energy of love, for this encounter is the fulfillment of patience, faith, and divine orchestration. Every second spent in the location, every glance, every heartbeat is a sacred gift, a memory that will resonate throughout your shared journey. Finally, my child, understand that this meeting is only the beginning. God says, my child, the location has served its purpose. It has brought you together, confirmed your connection, and revealed the depth of love that awaits. As you leave this place, carry the energy, the recognition, and the joy in your heart. Your soulmate is now a part of your life, and the divine surprise at this location marks the start of a journey filled with love, growth, and spiritual alignment. My child, the meeting has happened, the location has witnessed your hearts coming together, and the divine surprise of your soulmate has been revealed. God says, my child, now is the time to embrace the blessings, the joy, and the gratitude that flows from this sacred encounter. Your soul has recognized its counterpart, your heart has opened fully, and your life is stepping into a new chapter, guided by divine love, purpose, and alignment. Feel the energy of gratitude, my child. God says, my child, gratitude is the key that unlocks the abundance of love and joy in your life. Thank the universe for orchestrating every detail, for guiding your steps, and for arranging the perfect timing and location for this encounter. Allow your heart to overflow with appreciation, not only for the arrival of your soulmate but for the journey that brought you here, for the patience you practiced, for the signs you noticed, and for the faith you held even in moments of uncertainty. Gratitude transforms recognition into a sacred connection, turning surprise into profound spiritual awakening. As you walk forward together, my child, notice how the world seems brighter, gentler, and more aligned with your spirit. God says, my child, your connection with your soulmate is not just emotional, it is spiritual. Every conversation, every touch, every shared glance carries the resonance of divine love. The location that once served as a stage for your meeting now holds sacred energy, a reminder that love is eternal, guided, and always perfectly timed. Carry this energy with you, my child, as it strengthens your bond and deepens your journey together. Your life will begin to shift, my child, as the presence of your soulmate brings clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. God says, my child, notice how your thoughts become lighter, your emotions more balanced, and your heart more expansive. The love you have received is a mirror of your own divine essence, a reflection of your worth, and a reminder that you are capable of receiving love in its purest, most sacred form. Embrace this truth, my child, for it transforms not only your relationship but the entire way you experience life. My child, recognize that every moment with your soulmate is a gift, a blessing carefully arranged by the universe. God says, my child, each smile shared, each conversation, and each quiet presence between you both strengthens the bond that your souls have carried for lifetimes. Allow yourself to be fully present, to feel deeply, and to honor the connection in its totality. In presence, you experience love not just as emotion, but as energy, as alignment, and as the sacred language of your soul speaking to each other across time and space. As your bond deepens, my child, God says, notice the ways in which your soulmate enhances your life. Their presence brings comfort, understanding, and joy. Their energy mirrors yours, offering balance, harmony, and inspiration. Together, your connection creates a safe space for vulnerability, growth, and shared dreams. The location of your first meeting remains a sacred reminder that love is divinely guided, that patience and awareness are rewarded, and that the universe conspires in favor of those who remain open to its signs and its miracles. God says, my child, the journey does not end at the meeting, it begins anew. With your soulmate by your side, your life is filled with opportunities for shared experiences, mutual growth, and spiritual alignment. Embrace the plans that unfold naturally, the adventures that arise spontaneously, and the moments of quiet reflection that deepen your bond. Each day together is a continuation of the divine orchestration that brought you to this point, a reminder that love is patient, purposeful, and always aligned with your highest good. You may notice, my child, that challenges arise even in the presence of love. God says, my child, these challenges are part of growth, teaching patience, understanding, and compassion. With your soulmate, even difficulties carry lessons that strengthen your connection and refine your hearts. Approach them with love, awareness, and communication, knowing that the foundation of your bond is sacred and divinely guided. Together, you can navigate life's journey with resilience, wisdom, and unwavering support. As the days, weeks, and months pass, my child, let the memory of the location where you met remain a sacred anchor for your love. God says, my child, every time you return to that place, you are reminded of the divine orchestration, the surprise that awakened your heart, and the profound recognition of your soulmate. Let it serve as a symbol of patience rewarded, faith fulfilled, and the miraculous ways in which the universe aligns to bring love into your life. God says, my child, continue to nurture your connection with your soulmate through simple acts of presence, attention, and care. Share your feelings openly, support each other's growth, and celebrate the joy that your union brings. Recognize that love is not only a feeling but a practice, a daily choice to honor, respect, and cherish the divine bond that has been formed. In this way, your love flourishes, deepens, and becomes a reflection of the divine in your daily life. My child, recognize also the spiritual transformation that occurs through this connection. God says, my child, your heart expands, your spirit awakens, and your soul steps into a higher resonance. The love you share with your soulmate is not limited to the physical world, it radiates outward, affecting your environment, the people around you, and even the unseen energies that surround your life. Together, you create a field of love, healing, and joy that amplifies the divine plan and fulfills your spiritual purpose. Feel the completeness, my child, not in the sense of dependency, but in the sense of unity and harmony. God says, my child, your soulmate complements your soul, supports your growth, and mirrors your divine essence. Together, you experience love that is freeing, expansive, and spiritually nourishing. Your hearts beat in resonance, your minds align in understanding, and your souls recognize the infinite bond that transcends time, space, and circumstance. In moments of reflection, my child, give thanks not only for the meeting but for the journey that led you there. God says, my child, every sign, every coincidence, every lesson in patience, awareness, and faith has been a step toward this miraculous connection. Gratitude transforms every memory into a sacred blessing, every encounter into divine guidance, and every heartbeat into a celebration of love's perfect timing. As you move forward together, my child, God says, remember that love is a gift to be cherished, nurtured, and honored. Each day is an opportunity to deepen your connection, to explore the beauty of your shared journey, and to cultivate the sacred energy that brought you together. The location where you met remains forever significant, a testament to divine timing, the surprise of destiny, and the power of faith in guiding hearts to each other. Finally, my child, know that the love you have received is eternal, infinite, and deeply aligned with your spiritual purpose. God says, my child, continue to walk this path with gratitude, presence, and joy. Your soulmate has arrived, your hearts have recognized each other, and the life ahead is filled with blessings, love, and spiritual fulfillment. Carry the memory of this encounter, the energy of this location, and the joy of divine surprise in your heart always. God says, my child, I bless this union, this sacred connection, and the journey you will walk together. May your hearts remain open, your spirits aligned, and your souls ever intertwined. The surprise of your soulmate's arrival has awakened a love that is transformative, joyous, and eternal. Embrace it fully, live it deeply, and let it guide you toward a life of divine fulfillment, happiness, and infinite love. My child, the journey has reached its beautiful conclusion, yet it is only the beginning of a life transformed by love. God says, my child, the surprise of your soulmate's arrival is a sacred gift, a divine blessing that opens your heart to the infinite possibilities of joy, companionship, and spiritual growth. Every moment that led you here, every sign, every whisper of intuition, and every step toward the destined location has prepared you for this miraculous union. Feel the love that surrounds you, my child. God says, my child, it is not only the love shared between you and your soulmate but also the love of the universe flowing into your life. Let this energy fill you, calm you, and guide you. Carry it in your heart, for it is a compass that will always lead you toward joy, understanding, and the harmony that sustains true love. As you walk forward together, my child, cherish every glance, every smile, and every quiet moment. God says, my child, these simple moments hold the deepest magic. They are reminders that love is not measured by grand gestures but by the presence, connection, and sacred energy shared between two souls. Let gratitude flow through you continually, for gratitude multiplies blessings, strengthens bonds, and opens your life to even greater wonders. Do not fear what the future may hold, my child, for the universe has already aligned your path. God says, my child, challenges may come, but with love as your guide, patience as your strength, and faith as your shield, you will navigate all obstacles with grace and understanding. Every trial will deepen your bond, refine your hearts, and remind you of the sacred purpose of this connection. Remember always the sacredness of the location where your souls met, my child. God says, my child, it is a symbol of divine timing, perfect alignment, and the miracle of love that waits when hearts are ready. Let it remind you that every act of patience, every moment of faith, and every whisper of intuition is guided by a higher power, working endlessly for your happiness and fulfillment. Finally, my child, embrace this new beginning with courage, joy, and an open heart. God says, my child, your soulmate is a reflection of your highest self, a partner in love and life, and a companion for your soul's journey. Live this love fully, honor it daily, and let it illuminate every corner of your being. The divine has blessed you, my child, and from this day forward, your heart will know the profound beauty of love fulfilled, surprise embraced, and destiny realized.